last session was grim for the Bamboozlers. They died, and died again. They fell from grace into the path everyone assumed was set for them. But that wasn't their destiny. They went from underdog to overdog? Zero to hero. What am I referring to?
I need to kill someone before... Speaking of which, I need to kill someone before I get too
Jimmy,
fast.
I will fight back. Just letting you know.
Yeah?
I will fight back.
You don't need to. You'll be dead before, you can, so it'll be fine.
Jimmy really dropped the coldest line possible there. It didn't even seem like it in the moment. He probably didn't even mean it there, just playing it up for the video. But not only did he prove he wasn't all bark, he backed up this cold line with action. And it wasn't just Jimmy either. Hi, welcome to the Wildlife Recap, where we believe in everyone, even the people who we think will lose. I'm literally writing this script hours before the episode is supposed to be uploaded, so let's kick this one into fast mode. So fast we don't even have time for cool names. Spanners are the new Bamboozlers. Everyone on this team, including Green, suffered this session. To be fair to Skiz, he actually didn't die at all, he stayed neutral. Things started out fine, even wonderful, with Mumbo getting a surprise kill on Scott, but everything fell apart when Jimmy turned Green's TNT minecart cannon on its creator, even killing Mumbo in the collateral. This only got worse with the previously seen Scar kill whilst Green was bridging. Luckily, Green pulled off the ultra-powerful rail clutch. You thought that was all? Mumbo still somehow managed to kill himself with lava right at the very end, making him and Skiz red twins, whilst Green is still their lime-green babysitter. This session wasn't only about the Spanners and Bamboozlers, though. Other teams exist too, and I didn't even mention the wild card yet. Right at the start, a rainstorm began and time froze. From that point onward, time slowly moved faster and faster until days became mere moments.
Mumbo.
Oh my goodness, it's
Is
the
the
moon.
moon fast?
Rendog and Martin, or rather Dog, Brown, and Mardian's first instinct was to try and go back to the future with the help of Joel's car, but it seems Joel wasn't too thrilled with this idea. Too many movie references for him, I suppose. He's already fast and furious enough after Jimmy killed him using his own wife as bait, and it's not like they only took one life from him either. They also got way too many diamonds from the exchange as well. That only left one person with 6 lives, Gem. But it seems the 6 lifers were destined to become extinct, with Rendog getting a lava kill on Gem right at the end of the session, meaning everyone has less than 6 lives now. While others were finding the wild card cumbersome, Impulse found himself in a pickle. He ended up having to make another whole creeper farm for his team because their base moved last session. The wild card made up for it though, because at the end, the creeper farm was moving at twice the speed. As I touched upon earlier, Scott got killed by Mumbo, but it was far from the only attempt on this team's lives. Big B was even on some of these attempts, making him a traitor through and through in the eyes of Cleo. It seems that Big B might even end up joining Red and Martin, as these two parties were getting quite friendly throughout the session. Now I know the whole intro was dedicated to how much of a win this session was for the Bamboozlers, but since we're on the topic of Big B, we gotta mention the absurdly, horrifically executed execution on his life. While Martin, Ren, and Big D were plotting, they encountered Jimmy and Scar. These two are very adamant about discussing plans at Bibby's head, where they in fact had 2 traps prepared, one of which was immediately tripped by Martin's weaselly hands. He opened the trap chest to check out what supplies Bibby was boasting, and the TNT went off, and killed no one. It's alright though, they still have a spleef trap, right? Luckily, Scar verbally reminded Jimmy of that fact right in front of their own victims. Well, Martin thought this was all a joke, and purposefully spleefed Jimmy, unintentionally killing him. Good one, guys. The worst part of all this is Big B dies to a normal creeper like a couple minutes after this debacle. Finally, we come to the Granite Gang. I mean the Diorite dudes. I mean the Andesite allies. Oh my goodness, what came over me? Finally, we come to the tough guys. Immediately upon wildcard activation, this team got into intense war with the Bamboozlers. Intense in the sense that it was condensed into an overly long pretense. Eventually, attempts on Etho's lives were attempted. My god, I'm so good at writing scripts. And Scar was the one who took the life home. Another victory for the Bamboozlers. The rest of the team's session was spent on the sole mission of getting Tango a kill to take him off Red. They failed a lot. Tango never did get his kill, but he did get a lot of confusion from the bridge trap. This session was certainly focused on the Bamboozlers and its events. I consider them to be the main characters this time around. There was a lot of betrayal, vendettas, and overall violence this time around, and the cause of it wasn't even a bunch of snails. I am super hyped for the next episode. Subscribe for the next recap, and I'll see you next week. Hi, girl. I picked a great time to record this one. Dog was in my room, my parents are doing a bunch of stuff upstairs, vacuuming and stuff. I hope it didn't come off in the audio, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, bye again.